Zoom.
Yes.
Yes,
Somehow see all of the things here. So, hi everyone. Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. My name is Shauki Zwara, and I am the SA of SCBD Toastmaster. And yeah, welcome to SCBD Toastmaster. So I would like to announce a few ground rules that you guys need to do in order to make our meetings enjoyable and also run smoothly. First is, of course, if you can please turn on your camera, because we will love to see all of your beautiful faces right now. So again, we want to see your smiles, your face, or maybe if we somehow meet each other in different places, we can say hi to each other. So yeah, please, if you have the chance to turn on your camera, please turn on your camera. Second is, of course, mute your microphone if it's not your turn to speak, so it will not interrupt other speakers. And yeah, if it's your turn to speak, just unmute your microphone. Third is, of course, listen carefully to the speakers of tonight's meeting, especially for tonight's meeting. We're going to hear a lot of things, and I mean a lot of things from our visiting Toastmaster, which is DTM Sylma, who's going to present a wonderful material for us for tonight. And of course, have fun and enjoy the meeting. So that's all for me in terms of rules in the meeting. I would like to give the chance to our president, which is Toastmaster Carla.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Shauki. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
Awesome.
you are.
So before I start the meeting, I would like to hereby open this meeting by knocking this hammer reflex thrice. We officially start the meeting. So please, everyone, unmute yourself and say, happy morning.
Happy morning.
Konnichiwa.
Awesome. That's the spirit that I want to hear from every one of you today. Yes, we have almost 4 million people in the room. Congratulations, spanning from across the globe, from Indonesia, Malaysia, and other part of the world. So welcome to SCBD Toastmasters, a place where you can strive for progress and become a better you. So my name is Garda, the president of the club. And before I start, I would like to introduce a little bit about SCBD Toastmasters and Toastmasters International in general. Okay, thank you so much for muting your microphone so that you can hear my voice clearly. Awesome. So if this is your first time in any Toastmasters meeting, I would like to a little bit getting to know about SCBD Toastmasters or Toastmasters. Okay, so I hope that it's visible. Yes, it is visible. So SCBD Toastmasters Club, we talking about Toastmasters International itself. So Toastmasters International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills. It has been many years since 1924, whereby now Toastmasters International has been over the globe with 145 countries with thousands of members and clubs around the world. And if you are talking about one of the benefits in Toastmasters or being a member in Toastmasters, you will get access to our educational curriculum, also it's called pathways. So there are 11 paths in the curriculum or the pathways. If you want to know more about it, you can ask our club officers and we'll be very happy to assist you more with regard to this. And about the club, SCBD Toastmasters is an affiliation of Toastmasters International. We are under Division I, Area I3 of District 87. We have been more than 16 years of existence. And prior to the pandemic, we usually have a physical meeting around SCBD area in South Jakarta. But during this pandemic, we are transitioning the meeting from the physical meeting to this virtual meeting on Zoom. And this is the vision, mission, and values that we would like to uphold for the upcoming term. And how to join us? Simply, you have just registered yourself and now you are joining our meeting. And Next, if you want to know more about us, you can visit our Instagram at scbd.toastmasters. And also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can rewatch or restream our previous meeting recordings so that it will be a very beneficial for every one of us to learn from each other. And next, if you're still curious about SCBD Toastmasters, don't forget to visit the link tree or click on the link in our Instagram bio and click on chat VP of membership Toastmaster Melanie, or you can send us email or direct message through our Instagram account. So since this is also a special event for us, we are having an educational session about public speaking because tomorrow we are celebrating the International Professional Speakers Day. So I would like to give the control of the meeting to the Toastmaster of the meeting, which is also me, Toastmaster Nuraga. Hello, Toastmaster Nuraga. Hi, Toastmaster Garda. Thank you so much for your handover. Okay, now as your Toastmaster of the meeting, or you may be familiar with the MC or host. Throughout this meeting, I will be your host, your leader to conduct this meeting as smooth as expected. Okay, so I would like to also give a brief explanation about our meeting today. Yes. So as I previously mentioned, that today will be a very special event for us because not only is we are having the regular meeting, but we are also having an educational session, which is exactly the first educational session of the term. And in general, in every Toastmasters meeting, we have 3 main sessions that will be the prepared speech from our members, table topic sessions where all participants, including the guests, can also participate. And lastly, we have the evaluation sessions. But since today is a very special day for us to have the educational session, we will eliminate the prepared speech session and hence we are having the educational session from our esteemed speaker. I will introduce the speaker later on. And before that, I would like to introduce my agents or my rangers who will also be serving my duties today. I would like to present 5 outstanding rangers from the General Evaluator, Grammarian, Timer, IWOD Counter, and Belt Counter. Now I would like to give the control to the General Evaluator to introduce the rangers. Toastmaster Xiaoqi, over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda. Hi, everyone. My name is Xiaoqi Zwakar Kiswara, and I'm going to become your general evaluator for today. So basically, what is my job as a general evaluator? So basically, my job here is to evaluate the overall meeting, see how it first started and see how it ended. I will make sure that I evaluate all of the session. And yeah, but I will not be alone in terms of evaluating the entirety of this meeting. I have an outstanding team, a very, very outstanding team. Now, I would like to call my first teammate, which is the grammarian for today. We have Toastmaster Hani as the grammarian. So Toastmaster Hani, would you like to introduce your role?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Xiaoqi. Happy morning, everyone. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, and my name is Hani, and I will be your grammarian tonight. And my responsibility is listen to carefully and to all of speakers, especially their language. And I will stop any grammatical error used in your if you want to speech. And then honestly, I'm not expert in this, but I try to explain so we can gain more lesson from our grammarian report tonight. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Hani for introducing your role. And guys, do not worry of making any grammatical mistake because we have Toastmaster Hani that will help us to improve those grammatical mistakes. Okay, moving on to the second person in the team. We have our and WOD counter for tonight, which is Toastmaster Wira. Toastmaster Wira, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, hello. So would you like to introduce your role for today, Toastmaster Wira.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Wiratama Ajuwarananda, and I will be your A and WOD counter. Basically, what I'm doing is count all the A's, such as long pauses and all that stuff, and also the WOD, which is the word of the day. Let me not gonna lie to you, I forgot what the WOD is. Can somebody explain? Can somebody mention? I'm sorry.
It's quotes.
Quotes.
Thoughts. Thoughts. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. Use the word thoughts as much as quotes. Oh, sorry. Quotes, not thoughts. Sorry. Okay. Quotes. Use the word quotes as much as possible. So that's all from me. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wira, for that explanation. So remember, guys, sometimes in a speech or even when we're talking, we don't know how many and ums that we said in those kind of conversation or even sometimes our speech. Luckily, we have our and WOD counter for tonight, and be sure to set a lot of word of the day as possible. Cox. I said 10, so please write that down. But yeah, that is all. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wira, for that. Now, we're moving on to probably one of the most important person in this meeting, because she will basically tell us who is eligible to be chosen as the best speaker for tonight. We have, of course, our two main teams here. We have, of course, our timer. Our timer is Toastmaster Tias. Toastmaster Tias, are you there?
Yes, hello everyone.
Hello.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shauki. So yes, tonight I will be the timer, since tonight we will have the special education session. I will time the educational speech discussion session and also the table topic session. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red background, which denote specific times remaining. In order to be eligible for voting, speakers need to finish the speech within the time allocation. For the educational speech, will be in 20 minutes. At 15 minutes, I will change my background into green, and then in 18 minutes, I will change my background into yellow. And at 20 minutes, it will change into red. And for the discussion session, we will have 15 minutes. At 10 minutes, I will change my background into green. At 12 minutes, the background yellow. And at 15 minutes, it will change into red. And for the table topic, speaker should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will change my background into green. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, the background will change into yellow. And at 2 minutes, it will change into red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Shauki.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tias, for explaining your role. So please, guys, be mindful of your time. You can spotlight Toastmaster Honey. Not Toastmaster Honey, Toastmaster Tias for the time. And please be mindful on the time if you want to be chosen as the best speaker for tonight. To be more precise, table topics, because we already have the best speaker for our prepare speech session, which is our edu session by DTM Sylma. So no need to vote for prepare. So now I'm gonna call on another person. He is in charge on counting the votes of tonight's meeting. It's basically like election, and you can send your vote to this person. I would like to call on TM Alvin. TM Alvin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please explain your role.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Shauki. Hi, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Happy morning. My name is Alvin, and if you don't know the spell, here is the spell.
And tonight I will be the ballot counter. As a ballot counter, I will create polls during these meetings. I will use easypoll.net and I will put the link in the chat box. And during each ballot cast, you are going to vote for the best speakers, or the best table topic speakers, and best speech evaluators. And please use your rights to vote to encourage the speakers and bigger their chance to be on the Hall of Fame. And by the end of the meeting, we will have a Hall of Fame for the most voted speakers. So speakers, how you coax the voters to vote you. Can't wait to hear your remarkable speech, everyone. So that's it. Back to you, Toastmaster Shauki.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin. Now we can spell your name correctly. Now we can spell Toastmaster Alvin's name correctly. Thank you so much for that amazing neon T-shirt that you show us. That's that's something special, I like to say. So yeah, guys, please do mindful on the chat as well, because Toastmaster Alvin will send the link for voting. Again, please vote because every vote matters. Just like in a president election, even one vote can turn the tides. And you know what I'm saying. So you guys will see me again on the evaluation session. So don't worry if you are missing this beautiful face right here. Okay, I'm saying myself beautiful, which is kind of creepy, but also cringe at the same time. But yeah, please enjoy the meeting. So I would like to give the chance to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Gardner. Please, the screen is yours.
Awesome introductory Rangers from our GE. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaki and your Rangers. And now let me continue. Okay, after we are getting to know the Rangers who are working today, and next we are moving to the first session that will be the educational session. As previously mentioned, and you already saw the picture of our educational speaker. So our educational speaker for today is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Sylma Jepin. She is also a public speaking coach, and currently she is serving as the public relation manager for District 87 Toastmasters International. She is also active as a public speaking coach and a member of the Malaysian Association of Professional Speakers, or MAPS, and International Association of Coaching, or IAC. She is also the co-founder of BeSmart.co, or a training company. She was also featured in the second edition of Successful People in Malaysia by British Publishing House. How awesome is that? DTM Sylma, can I also get featured? Probably just a little spot in the magazine itself. Okay. Without further ado, I would like to call distinguished Toastmaster Sylma Jepin to the stage. Hello, DTM Sylma.
Hello, very excited to be here. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yes, it is actually our pleasure to have you on board as well. You know, I firstly noticed personally, you last term, when you delivered also an educational session, it was about how to ace the table topic speech.
Yeah.
And yeah, I noticed that. And if I'm not mistaken, that was also the first time that I texted you and asked for some guidance a little bit, right? And from that moment on, I was truly impressed and I admire you as a speaker. And I learned a lot if I noticed the way you deliver your speech or the way you conduct an event. And it feels like, please don't stop talking, Sylma. I want to hear more from you. Please never stop talking. And that was truly remarkable. And now perhaps before we start, since we have, okay, just one more minute. Do you have any, some silver linings after all your journey in terms of the public speaking?
Okay, so this is a table topic session, is it? So I have maybe 2 minutes now. So silver lining in public speaking. Well, I love public speaking, right? And the first time that I realized I really truly love public speaking was back in October 2015, when I became a member of Toastmasters. So before that, I was already active in high school, in university, in debate, as well as in public speaking contests. But you know, when we grow up, we go through what you call this work, right? And life happens. So we forget that that is our passion. Until one day I joined a Toastmasters Club and I said, oh, finally, I found my people, I found my tribe. So public speaking, not to be cliche, but really has given me back my passion in life. I don't know if that answers your question, Garda, but back to you.
Awesome, DTM Sylma. So timer, is DTM Sylma eligible to be voted as the most favorable topic speaker? Of course, like you are the most favorite person on earth today. Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Sylma. Yes, I could, well, we all cannot wait to hear more from you, particularly when it comes to the essence of public speaking, and one of which is actually how to build our confidence. Now, without further ado, please, DTM Sylma, you may start your session now.
Okay, fantastic. That was a great handover, Garda. Thank you very much for that. And thank you very much, everybody, for being here, for spending your evening. I keep hearing everybody saying happy morning. So I was like, am I still in District 87? Then I realized, so it is your club culture, right? So here I am saying, happy morning, everybody. Hi, awesome to be here. So what is the point of you being here right now, right? So we are going to talk about the importance of confidence in public speaking. Now, before I go any further, please allow me to share my screen. Yep, so it's a very simple, what do you call this? Suddenly my words left me. It's a very simple slides. That's what I was trying to say. It's a very simple slides, and I only have one rule, right? But before we go any further to our timer, please, I cannot really see the screen because I don't have two screens right now with me. I forgot to open the other laptop. So please, timer, when it is already 15 minutes, please unmute yourself and tell me, Sylma, it's green, or Sylma, it's 15 minutes, and then Sylma, it's 18 minutes, and then Sylma, it's 20 minutes. Is that okay with your timer? You have to give me a verbal.
Yes, sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get back into this. Everybody take a deep breath. Take deep breaths with me, and then out. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. And breathe out through your mouth. Are you ready? If you are, let's get into this. I only have one rule and one rule only. And that rule is participation equals value. What does that mean? Participation equals value means whatever happens today at this very moment, it is of value to you. Not so much to me, but it is of value to you. So that means if you do not participate, for example, when I ask question, you do not unmute yourself or put something in the chat, then that is your loss, right? Because I already know all of this. It's already in my brain. Therefore, all I ask of you is please actively participate in this next 20 minutes with me. Okay? Can I have a heart to show that you are okay with this? Fantastic, right? I see a few right now. So let's get into this, right? So I'm going to show you a few emotions and you tell me, you can either unmute yourself and say yes, or you can either put something on the chat and say yes if you have felt the same emotions, okay? So the next one is, have you felt anxiety before?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, fantastic. Have you ever felt sweating before?
Yes.
All the
Most
time.
especially,
Sometimes.
yes, most especially on your armpit. Do you sweat a lot on your armpit?
Most definitely on my armpit.
Right. If you are like me, I also sweat a lot on my armpit. And especially when I'm nervous, my hands also become sticky. right? And then you can see bullets of sweat coming down my face, my beautiful face coming down like that. Yeah. And then the last one. Have you ever felt that you can't breathe?
Yes.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not yet.
Rarely.
Barely,
Yes.
right? So this normally happens to me whenever I'm nervous, whenever I feel anxiety, and then I'm sweating, and then suddenly I realize, oh no, I can't breathe. A very normal action, but suddenly in that moment, I don't remember it. Okay, now you say you have been through this, right? So that means you have been in the same dates with me, because this is me on a date. This is how I feel. I feel anxiety, I sweat a lot, and then I can't breathe. Yeah. Now, funnily, where else do you also feel like this? That you can't breathe, you feel nervous, you feel fear, and you're sweating a lot. Where else do you also feel like this?
Stage.
On the stage.
On stage, right? What are you doing on stage? Dancing, is it? What were you doing?
Presentation.
Presentation, exactly. So
Confessing
that
you talk to
means
someone.
when you want to talk to someone, okay. So that means most of us feel this when we are having public speaking, right? So that's why we feel all the sweat coming out, the anxiety, cannot breathe. You feel as if your heart is about to come out from your mouth. I'm not going to say from my behind because this is Toastmaster after all, right? We need to keep it clean. But yes, you feel like your heart is about to come out from your mouth. Public speaking. Can you imagine? It's the same feeling that you feel when a first date, public speaking. Now, this is where we know confidence comes in, right? Confidence in public speaking. But why is confidence important in public speaking? Can someone tell me? I only need 3. Why do you guys think confidence is important in public speaking?
So we can convey our message well to the audience.
Okay, convey message well.
We can convince the audience.
Convey message well. Yeah. Convince audience. Yeah. So you want to convince the audience. What else?
Obtain clarity.
Obtain clarity. So obtain clarity and convey message well sounds almost the same, right? So what else? You want to convey message well, you want to obtain clarity, and then you want to convince the audience. What else? Why is confidence important in public speaking?
To leave your comfort zone.
To leave your comfort zone. Why is leaving comfort zone so important?
To you to be grow.
For you to grow.
Yes.
Okay. For you to grow what? Sideways like me?
Upper ways.
Upwards. For you to grow in your character, right? Okay, I accept that. Grow in character. Okay, fantastic. So we have 3 reasons why confidence is important in public speaking. Yeah. So convey message well, convince the audience or persuade or motivate, as well as to entertain, right? And also to grow in character. Yes. Now, the question herein lies, right? I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna clear this and we are going to the next page, is how? How do you become confident in public speaking? Since it is so important, right? You guys said you needed to convince people, you needed to convey your message, you needed to grow in character. But then how? Can someone tell me how?
Master the content.
Master the content, number 1. Yes, I heard another voice.
Practice more.
Practice more, correct. And?
Rehearsal.
Rehearsal, yes, Garda?
Believe in our self-worth.
Believe in yourself more, yes. Anything else?
Do something that you are not comfortable.
You are very big in getting out of your comfort zone, huh, Alvin? So doing something you're not comfortable. Okay. What else?
Get a mentor to help you.
Get a mentor to help you. What else?
Dress well so you don't need to think about how do I look.
Exactly, dress well. So that's why I'm looking fabulous right now, right? You don't have to think about it. What else?
Research the audience.
Pardon?
Research the audience.
Research the audience. Okay. What else?
Visualize your performance.
Visualize your performance. What else?
Just do it.
Just do it, Nike. Exactly. Just do it. So we have 10 now. Give me more. I'm sure you know more. You are Toastmasters after all. What else?
Be fully content.
Be fully content. Okay, I take that. What else?
Learn how to engage the audience.
Learn how to engage the audience. Fantastic. What else?
Take initiative, being aggressive.
Take initiative, being aggressive. This is from Alvin, right? I recognize your voice. It's very big on getting out of your comfort zone, growing in character, now taking initiative in being aggressive. Okay, I take that. Yes, what else?
Start small. Start small.
Start small. Okay, cool. Start small. Good. So that you will not be fearful, right? What else?
Be relaxed.
Be relaxed. Very good. What else?
Take a challenge.
Take a challenge. Yes, that is the same thing as getting out of your comfort zone. Yes, I accept that. What else?
Prepare for the worst. Admit that you're going to make mistakes and anyway.
Very good. Prepare for the worst. So that's how you build confidence. Okay. So who said that, please? Prepare for the worst.
Me,
What's your name? I cannot see you.
Yusuf.
Yusuf. Okay. Prepare for the worst. People, remember that today, Yusuf said to build confidence, you must prepare for the worst. I accept that. What else? Come on, people.
Don't
You know this?
overthink.
Don't overthink. Fantastic. Who said that? Don't say me because I cannot see you. Who said that?
Dewey,
Don't
it's
overthink.
Dewey.
Louis. Okay, thank you very much. Louis, yes. What else?
Bring your supporters.
Bring your supporters, right? You guys are here supporting me, so I feel confident. Thank you very much. What else?
I know.
Just do it.
Ini variansi ya. Terus
Pardon?
listen to loud music.
Listen to loud music. Oh, okay. Like what kind of music? Metal, is it?
Metallica, Slayer, and all that stuff.
Okay, yeah, I get you. I see where you're going with this. What else?
Practice.
Practice. Okay, very good. Yes, what else?
You need to read this book.
You need to read this book, How to Feel Confident. Okay, very good. Guys, go ahead and ask from Alvin later. What else?
Stretching, doing some stretching.
Yes, stretching is very important. Otherwise, you will feel very tight and you cannot be confident, right? What else?
Be passionate.
Be passionate. Being passionate is definitely important in being confident. Yes. What else?
Join Toastmasters.
Join Toastmasters. Dude, we should have just started with that one, right? Join Toastmasters and no need to style everything else. Right? Okay, what else? There is some more.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. Fantastic. What else?
Do some high adrenaline activities, skydiving,
some-
rock climbing, all that stuff.
Yes, because adrenaline makes you feel confident, makes you feel like you can take over the world, right? Very true. That is correct. What else?
Eat some sugar.
Pardon?
Be aware
Be
Be
aware.
aware that this is part of learning process.
Be aware that this is part of learning process. That's the same as prepare for the worst by Yusuf, right? Yes, I accept that. So guys, you have just told me more than 20 things that you can do to be confident in public speaking. So that tells me you don't need me actually to tell you what to do. You already know it. In everything that you've just said, let me tell you 3 more, okay? There's 3 more things that you can do to be more confident in public speaking. Remember, yep, you have told me 20 over things, and yet there are still a few things that you need to know to be more confident. Let's start with the first one. So the first one looks like this. Sylma, what is that? Did you spell wrongly? Did you go to school or not? I did. This is a game for you, okay? So I want someone to please tell me, what do you think the first one is? You just need to-
Experience.
Experience. Oh, who said that?
Lewis.
Louis. Very good, Louis. Yes. What about the second one?
Competence.
Competence. Yes,
Competence.
people. Yes, competence. Exactly. So experience plus competence equals confidence. So what am I talking about, right? Experience plus competence equals confidence. So think about these 3 things. Yeah. Number 1, Garda, can you read for me number 1? The first one top here.
Think of your experience in the public speaking world.
Exactly. So right now,
Hi,
take a
Sylma.
moment.
Sorry, it's 15 minutes now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So think about your experience in the public speaking world. Have you ever given a speech before? Yes. Have you ever joined contests before? Yes. Have you ever participated in table topics before? Yes. So that is your experience in the public speaking world. Have you become judge before? Yes. Now, second one. Alvin, can you read for me? What is the second one?
What are you known for?
Exactly. Think about it, people. What are you known for in your club? Are you known for being the class clown? Are you known for being someone who is competent? Are you known for being someone who loves to follow the rules? Are you known for being someone who loves contests? Think about that. What are you known for? Okay. The last one. GE, can you please read for me? What's the last one? Is our GE busy?
No, oh, sorry.
You were answering your girlfriend, is it?
No, I'm people that this club knows about that answer.
Okay.
Why do people like you?
Exactly. Why do people like you? Why is this question important? Because most of the time we don't feel confident because we always think that we are not good enough. We are not good enough, therefore we think we are not confident. Now think back. Why do people like you? Why do people like to be around you? Why do people like to listen to you? Why do people ask advice from you? Think about that. Why do people like you? If you can give yourself the answer to number 1 and the answer to number 2 and the answer to number 3, that means your experience plus your competence equals to your confidence. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, yeah? So experience plus competence equals to confidence. This is one thing whenever you are stuck, okay? It doesn't have to be just public speaking. Even in life, when you are asked to make a decision and you say, why me? I'm not good enough for this. I don't know anything about this. Stop. Stop yourself and think, have I gone through this before? What is my experience in this? And the next, think, what is my level of competence in this? What have I done that can measure up? And then if you have the answer to your experience and your competence, that means you are confident. It is as simple as that. Yeah. So number 2, what is it about? Yeah.
Sorry, Sylma, it's 18 minutes. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So it's not about you. It's about your message. Change your mindset. Switch it. Because most of the time, when we are scared, when we have anxiety, when we are nervous, the reason why we go through that is because in our mind, we keep thinking, will they like me? Will they listen to me? Will they even consider what I'm about to say? It's always me, me, me. When you are thinking that way, you are actually selfish. Yes. When you are thinking, will they like me? Will they like me? Will they think about me? What do they think about me? It's all selfishness. Why? Because it's not about you, it's about your message. When you can switch your mindset and think about the message, then you will be able to pull yourself out of the equation and you will be confident. Because you know you are in front there, not to talk about yourself, but to talk about your message. So your intention must always be very, very clear. That is switching your mindset. And the last one is think about your diaphragm, people. Now do this exercise with me. Both your hands, take it out, both your hands. One hand, put it on your chest. And one hand, put it right under your bra line. For the guys, it's under your stomach, okay? On your tummy, okay? Now breathe in with me and think about when you breathe in, does the hand on your stomach go in or out, okay? Come, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Now breathe out. One more time, breathe in. Now breathe out. Tell me, when you breathe in, the hand on your stomach, did it go out or in?
In.
Out.
In.
In.
Okay, for those who are saying in, when you breathe in, okay, that means in the next few minutes, you're going to faint. You know why? Because you're not taking in air. When you breathe in, your diaphragm is supposed to extend. When it extends, your tummy, the hand on your tummy should be out. So come on, breathe again with me. One more time. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Make sure the hand on your stomach comes out. And then now, fantastic. We now have a background sound. And now breathe out. When you breathe out, the hand on your stomach should come in. Okay, so why is this important? When you are able to breathe well, you can think well, you can speak well. So how you do it is like this, yeah? You breathe in, your words comes out with your breath. Okay, come. I will show you an example. Breathe in. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support on today's topic. Did you see that? When I breathe out, it came out together with it. Okay, so that is it, people. That is it. On top of your 20 things, this is the 3 things that you need to remember. So what is it again? Come, someone tell me. What is the number
Say your
one?
message.
Pardon?
Experience plus competent equals confident.
Yes, exactly. Experience. Suddenly, I don't know how to, what do you call this? Spell plus competence equals
Confident.
Confidence.
Exactly. Very true. What is the second one?
Change your mindset.
Change your mindset. What is the line?
It's
not about you,
It's the message.
It's not about you.
Exactly, people. I'm trying my best here. It's not about you. It's about your message. Okay. Very true. What is the last one?
Diaphragm.
Diaphragm.
Diaphragm. Suddenly, I don't know how to spell diaphragm. Someone help me. Is it like this? Yes, it's like this. Diaphragm. Oh, yes? So these three things. On top of the 20 plus things that you told me just now, you add these three things and you will be superpower already. Okay? So I'm going to save this. I will share with you guys later on. I'm going to clear and then let's move on to the next one. So yes. So everybody, let's follow each other. This is my social media. Sylma Jepin for someone called me. Yes. Facebook at sylma.kk, Insta at sylma.kk. If you're in Clubhouse also, I'm also there. It's also sylma.kk. Okay. So yes, I think I have over time already. Now Q&A session. Am I right, timer?
Yes, correct.
Yes, correct. She hesitated to give me the answer, you know, because she said, I know, what is this? Okay, so for this session, I'll hand over back to your Tom, President Garda.
Fantastic, Sylma. Before we move to the question and answer, let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for such a wonderful, and thank you, Sylma, for bringing such a yoga experience to us. Breathe in. Okay, everyone, now we are moving to the question and answer session. Shall any of you have questions? Please raise your hand. You can ask our speaker directly. Come on, Sylma doesn't bite, does you?
Sometimes when I'm hungry, I bite.
Okay, thank you so much for clarity. Okay, we have Toastmaster Andika as our first person who will ask the question. Toastmaster Andika, your question, please.
Thank you. Hi, DTM Sylma. My name is Andika. I want to ask you, how do we keep not being overconfident?
Very good question. So how do we become not overconfident, right? So number one is by practice. So usually overconfident people, they don't practice much because they say, I know already. I know how to do this. But when you practice, that's when you know, there are some things that you still don't know. So practicing is definitely important. So the reason why we must never be too confident, overconfident, or arrogant is because it will make our presentation become stale. They are basi. Sorry very much to our grammarian, right? But if you do not practice, it will become stale because you no longer have the passion, the fire. And when you are a tiny bit nervous, there's an adrenaline rush to it. And that adrenaline rush will give that amp up, will give that energy to make sure you do your best. So the best way not to be overconfident is to keep on practicing. I hope I've answered your question, Andika.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika and DTM Sylma. Yes, now moving on to the second person, we have Toastmaster Yusuf here.
Hi, Toastmaster Sylma. My question is related to your first point. Experience plus competence equals to confidence. Now, in some setting, especially in work, you have to deliver a message or idea to someone that is bigger, someone that is more experienced, someone that is more competent. Is there any specific tricks or how to position yourself in order to still be confident in that kind of setting? Because usually people that have that level of experience and competence, they have more confidence and sometimes it becomes intimidating. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, Yusuf, for that question. I truly agree with you. Whenever we meet someone who is more senior than us, they have more experience than us, they're more competent than us, then we feel like, I am very small. I don't know how to do this. Why are you listening to me, right? So switch your mindset to the second point. It's not about you, it's about your message. So it doesn't matter at all if you have less experience, if you have less competency, as long as you stay on the course with your intention, which is to convey a message, then you will be confident enough to say it out in front of your seniors. So remember, intention is very, very important. What is your intention? If your intention is, I want my message to be well delivered, I want my message to be well received, then the way you do your presentation will determine that it is well received, it is well sent by you and well listened by your audience. So doesn't matter if you are not experienced enough, you think you are not competent enough, but switch that mindset that it's not about you, it's about your message. I hope I've answered your question, Yusuf.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yusuf and DTM Sylma. Move on to the third speaker. That will be Toastmaster Wira.
Hello, DTM Sylma. I want to ask about other breathing exercises so that you can speak from the diaphragm, because I have that problem, because I still want to learn how to speak from the diaphragm, especially when singing, even though it's not about singing, but you get the point.
Yes, very good. So speaking from diaphragm, it is the same as singing from your diaphragm. So diaphragm is extremely important for projection. So for myself, I speak a lot every day. I meet a lot of people every day, right? So if I am only speaking from my throat, I don't think I'll be able to speak anything out right now to you. So it's all from the diaphragm. Now, how do you do it? Number one, you sing. You practice singing. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to sing, but I'm sure, Vera, you know how to sing, right? You can sing in the shower, sing in your bedroom, but practice singing. Because when you practice to sing, the air will come in and it will expand your diaphragm. That's number one. Number two, posture. Posture is very important in helping to expand your diaphragm. So there's a reason why we are always said, when you speak in front of people, make sure your posture is correct. Right? Why? Because when you are slumping, you are making sure the diaphragm is collapsed. It becomes like that because you're slumping, right? So when your posture is correct, then it is extending that diaphragm beautifully. And when you breathe in correctly, which is making sure your tummy extend when you breathe in, and when you breathe out, your tummy becomes smaller, then everything, your air, your diaphragm, the way you breathe and speak will be much better. And remember, when you breathe in, the words come out with your breath. Okay? I hope I've answered your question, Wira.
Awesome. Thank you, Toastmaster Wira and DTM Sylma. When you mentioned about posture, it's instantly, getting ready for my posture. And by the way, Wira himself is actually a singer and a musician, so he's really good at that.
Fantastic.
Okay, now moving on to the fourth speaker, Toastmaster Raki. Please, your question. You're still muted, Toastmaster Raki.
All right. Thank you, Tom. So hello, Toastmaster DTM Sylma. I want to ask you about the point when you talk about sing about it. The point number 2 is, what are you known for? Is it related with the personal branding or not? So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Raki, for that question. Yes, it is related to your personal branding. If you are an entrepreneur, if you work on your own, right? Yes, it is about your personal branding. So like myself, my personal branding is my public speaking, right? So you need to be of authority on that particular subject. So that's where your competence comes in. So depending on what is your branding, make sure it is well known by people. So this is where social media is extremely important. And this is where I always argue with people who thinks that whenever you show something that you're doing on social media, they say, oh, you're bragging, or you're being overconfident, or you're being arrogant. But people don't know what you know, right? It's not about what you know, but it's about proving what you know. And when you are able to prove what you know, which is social media in our era right now, then you are showing your competence on that particular subject. So it doesn't matter what it is, but make sure people know that you are an authority of that particular thing. I hope I've answered your question, Raki.
Right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raki and DTM Sylma. Now, next to the next participant, we have Toastmaster Putra.
Thank you, Tom, and good night, DTM Sylma. Sometimes we are freezing in the middle of the important speech or just some regular meeting. How is the best practice for us to pulling out back our control so we can take control of our speech skill?
Very good question. I love this question. Thank you very much, Putra. So how do we take back control when we are blank, right? In the middle of our speech and we come blank. Oh my goodness, what do we do? Number one, you cry. That's what we do, you know. We cry and then we regret and then we cry some more. Well, the real honest truth is, number one, you smile. Why? When you smile, and not the senyum kambing, yeah, excuse me again, grammarian, not senyum kambing, but genuine smile, the Dushan smile, okay? So the smile where you show your teeth and your eyes are also smiling, an honest smile. When you do this, number one, you are cheating your brain. You're telling your brain that I am not going to die, I am not going to die, I'm not going to die. Okay, number two, you are giving the signal that you are confident to your audience. So your audience also feel like, oh, okay. Putra is going to finish his sentence. We just have to wait. Instead of, my goodness, Putra did not finish his sentence. So that's the difference there, right? So number one, smile. Number two, if you are really stuck, think about the 3 stages in your life pertaining to that particular topic. Yeah, it doesn't have to sound so good, but just fast think, okay. For example, confidence. When I was small, think of 3 stages, yeah? When you were small, when you were in your primary school, and when you are adult. So when I was small, confidence means nothing to me. I'm always confident because I don't know how to be shameful. I don't know how to be fearful. Number 2, when I'm in primary school, my confidence was, it was depending on what the teacher said to me. And lastly, when I'm an adult now, it has become an issue because I realize I'm not good enough and I think that I'm not good enough. Therefore, maybe I'm not confident enough. Do you see that? So it's 3 things, yeah? Number 1, stages of your life, when you're small, primary school, and when you are adult. Number 2 is smile. When you are blank, smile, but not the senyum kambing, it's the actual Dushan smile. Figure it out. There's a Dushan smile on the website. It's D-U-C-H-E-N-N-E. Okay? Do your research on that. Thank you very much, Putra, for the question.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Putra and DTM Sylma. Next, we have Toastmaster Dwi.
Hi, DTM Sylma. I'm Dwi. I want to ask you about how to be skilled and confident at the same time, because sometimes people who aren't skilled have more confidence. Thanks.
You are so right, right? Those people who are not skilled, they think that they know so much, correct? Yes. So how do you become skilled and confident at the same time? So this takes years and years of practice, years and years of research, years and years of doing mistakes. In my case, that's what I have to go through. But number 1, how do you become skilled? Shadow people who you want to be as, right? So it doesn't have to be about public speaking. Maybe it's about your work. Shadow those people. Find a mentor. We talked about this just now. Someone told us during the session just now to find a mentor, right? Find a mentor, shadow people, follow speakers on TED Talk that you think, oh, okay, I want to be like this person. So you must have an end goal. When you have an end goal, then you will have a plan. When you have a plan, then you can execute that plan and you can become more skilled. Now, just like experience plus competence equals confidence, now that you are more skilled, you definitely have more competence and you definitely can be more confident. Yeah, so public speaking is a skill. What does that mean? It means you can work on it. Anybody can be a good speaker. It's not a talent. It is a skill. That's why it's called public speaking skill, communication skill, presentation skill. It's skill, skill, skill. And skills needs to be worked on. Skills needs to have practice. Skills you need to learn from people. Therefore, do all of these three things plus your competency, and you will definitely be confident. I hope I've answered your question, Dewey.
Thank you, DTM Sylma.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dewey and DTM Sylma. Before we proceed to the last person, we only have 1 minute. Is it okay for Toastmaster Alvin and DTM Sylma to wrap up the question and answer?
In 1 minute, I will do my best.
Okay, please, Toastmaster Alvin.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sylma, Toastmaster Gada. It looks like you are very passionate about this confidence science, and and I'm curious about how is your thinking process about finding this confidence. It can be what book do you read, and what event in your life you experience, you have to learn about this confidence. Yes, that's
very good question. Thank you very much, Alvin. So where do I find confidence? How do I learn confidence? From whom do I learn confidence? Number one, the root cause of people not feeling confident is because they think they are not good enough. The reason why people think they are not good enough is because they do not appreciate the biggest person in their lives, which is themselves. When we do not appreciate us, when we do not love us, we always will think we are not good enough. And it doesn't matter how many things you consume, how many books you consume, how many TED Talks you watch, how many people you get mentored from. If you do not love yourself first, you will never be confident. So we are our biggest motivator. We must love ourselves first. Only then we will be able to extend it to everybody around us, including our family. So the root cause of not being confident is thinking we are not good enough. Thinking we are not good enough because we do not appreciate ourselves. Therefore, reverse it, right? Appreciate yourself, then you will think you are good enough, then you will definitely be more confident. I hope I've answered your question, Alvin.
So inspirational. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin and DTM Sylma. That concludes our question and answer session. Thank you so much for 7 people who asked the questions to the speaker. And before I end this session, let me just wrap up a little bit that some takeaways we can learn and apply to our life from our educational speaker for today. Remember that experience plus competence equals confidence. And try to think of your experience in the public speaking world. What are you known for and why do people like you? And always remember that it's not about us, but it's about our message. So switch our mindset. And lastly, just like what our speaker said, don't forget to love yourself, because who else will love ourselves more? Thank you so much, DTM Sylma, for such an inspiring, insightful, and wonderful explanations about how to build our confidence, because it is important in terms of public speaking. And on behalf of SCBD Toastmasters, I would like to give some token of appreciation for you. Oh, where is it? My apology, technical issues. Why? Okay, maybe so hold on a second. This is also how to build confidence when this technical glitch occurs, right? Okay, smile, take a deep breath, smile as if that it doesn't happen. Now I'm trying to apply what I just learned from DTM Sylma. This technical glitch
Don't
gave
you?
me help.
Okay, you already have it.
Okay, this one. Yay, thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. Now, on behalf of SCBD Toastmasters, DTM Sylma Jepin, thank you so much for coming to our meeting today. And please, Toastmaster Melanie, perhaps you can take a screenshot for our speaker.
Okay, hold on. I'll remove you first.
Yes. Do I need to leave the room or the meeting?
No, sorry. Okay, there. Smile. One more. Okay, that's it. Thank you, DTM Sylma.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the questions. I've enjoyed it.
Awesome. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a round of applause to our outstanding educational speaker, DTM Sylma Jepin. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And please, you may stay in the room until our session ended, because after this is one of our, and I believe this is one of your favorite session as well, the table topics, because you nailed it, right? You nailed it. Thank you so much, DTM Sylma. And now, before we continue to the next session, I would give the control to Toastmaster Andika to take a group photo session.
Thank you, Tom. So everyone, I would like to welcome you to turn on your video because we want to capture this beautiful moment where we have 58. So I would need to take 2 pictures because there are 2 pages. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, 5 brief seconds to turn on your video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's get ready. First page, first pose, okay? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Now let's do the second page. People on the second page. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Do different pose, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The first page. Now let's go to the second page. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika. Okay, now back with me again. And I would like to continue with my slide. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Is it correct? Okay, hold on a second. Another technical glitch. Remember to smile. I am smiling. DTM Sylma, don't bite me. I am smiling. I'm taking a deep breath right now and try to pretend that this is not happening. Yes, here it is. Now let's proceed to the next round. That will be the table topic session. And leading this session is our table topics master, that will be Toastmaster Yanda, who is also currently doing his project of level 3, project 2 of elective project. And I would like to welcome his evaluator, Toastmaster Andika, to introduce our table topics master. Over to you, Toastmaster Andika.
Thank you, Tom. So ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, we are going to listen and watch how Toastmaster Yanda delivers his project. The project itself is about active listening. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Yanda to demonstrate his ability to listen to what others say. So everybody, please welcome Toastmaster Yanda.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Andika. Wait a second. Allow me to share my screen. It takes some time. Okay, here we go. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Tonight, I'm Wianda. I will be your table topic master for tonight. And what is actually table topic session? Actually, it's an impromptu speaking to respond an impromptu question or topic. So, do you think by joining table topic session will benefit you? The answer is yes, because it helps member or guests to develop their ability to organize their thought in a blink of an eye by giving 1 to 2 minutes of response to the questions. So, who can join this table topic session? Everyone in the house tonight can join. So, don't hesitate and feel free to jump in. So, without further ado, let's start the game. I have shared the list that you can fulfill or by volunteering yourself to join this table topic session. Wait a minute. Oh, what happened to? Okay, so this is the first slide. Who will be the first volunteer for this topic?
I think is guest Gozi first, Toastmaster Yanda.
Guest?
Gozi.
Gozi, okay. Please, guest Gozi, we have 12 words available for you to choose. Feel free for you to pick one that you prefer the most.
Thank you for the chance. I would like to speak up.
Okay, speak up. Let me pick it up for you. The topic is speak up even if your voice shakes. You have 1 to 2 minutes to deliver your response of this topic.
Do I have time to think or?
Yes, okay. If you would love to.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Should I just speak? Should I just speak?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Speak up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like me, an introvert, like a very, very introverted person, you are having a hard time to speak even to your family sometimes, let alone if you have a family meeting. Sometimes when they ask you, how's your day? How have you been doing? What's you going to do next? You're having a hard time to speak. Because my problem is because of my shyness. And of course, because of my shyness, I joined this session today and I learned a lot. What I mean by speak up is you, as a human, the moment we are born, we cry, right? Of course, the normal thing is as a baby, we cry. But some people need an extra push. I'm one of those people. When I cry, I don't, when I was born, I don't cry. So I get the little push from the doctors. And then because of that, I can speak as a baby. But then I believe I am having a hard time when to speak, especially like this. As you can hear me right now, I'm shaking terribly to speak with you all. But sometimes I have to fight it. In college, during presentation, in competition, during speech, I have to fight it. God give us mouth and tongue and throat to speak. God give other people ears to hear. It's not about me, it's about what I'm saying, right? It's about knowledge that I give. So speak up, ladies and gentlemen, while you still can. Open up. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. Yes, I know there's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's okay, you're learning. And if you're struggling, don't worry, I'm the same as you. What about you, ladies and gentlemen? Do you having a hard time to do so? Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Gozi, well done. That's very interesting because you're aware that you were not crying when you were born. Wow.
Yeah, what my parents told me.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, I'm quite interested by listening your speech about that you need to push yourself to speak because we have a message to convey to the people. Thank you, guest Gozi. We move on to the next speaker. Can someone help me? I'm aware that we have Toastmaster Wira as the second runner-up. So, wait a second. I need to back to share.
Okay. Hello, TM Yanda.
Yes, Toastmaster Wira, you can have a, you can have a option here, so you can choose any words that you prefer, please.
I'm gonna go with relax.
Relax. Very good option. Very good decision. The quote is relax. Nothing is under control. Take your time, Toastmaster Wira.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Wait. Okay. Relax, nothing's under control, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Right. Relax, nothing is under control. Let me tell you something. When I'm nervous as heck, excuse me, I usually just run around in my room, especially like several weeks ago, I did my first icebreaker speech. Not gonna lie to you, when I was sitting in this chair, I was so nervous that I remember just my heart was pounding. Boom, 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 boom. That feeling happens every time I'm doing a speech or doing something else. Even though I know that some inside I feel like, oh yeah, I know I got this under control. But sometimes there's some part of me that says, oh no, what if everything goes to hell? I don't know what you need to do, like that kind of stuff, right? But sometimes all I need to do is just take a deep breath, like what DTM Sylma said, relax, breathe from the diaphragm. And I usually just listen to some headbanging songs like Slayer, that kind of stuff, and just probably do a little imaginary moshing, just go jump around. However, despite some might think I'm a bit insane, because I am a bit insane, that calms me down. So yeah, all I need to do is just go to the stage, take a deep breath, and open my mouth. Because I remember when the evaluator mentions my name, I just took a deep breath and say what I'm going to say. So yeah, all you need to do is relax because nothing's under control. But what we can control is our condition. That's all from me. Back to TTM.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Wira. So we have a clue, we have takeaways from Toastmaster Wira that we must be able to create our imaginary situation on our mind, how to calm the situation, how to calm our stress. It's very, very interesting clue from Toastmaster Wira. Thank you, Toastmaster Wira. Okay, let's move on to our next speaker. I don't know. We have Toastmaster Galvin. Okay, wait a minute. Just I want to share you something.
Hi, Toastmaster Anda.
Hi, Toastmaster Galvin. You are free to choose any of these words that you prefer most.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, please.
Okay. I think I would like speak up and what was it? And relax has been taken.
Speak up is taken already. Speak up and relax is taken. Are taken.
Okay. So I think I would like to choose visual aids.
Visual aids. Okay.
Visual aids.
Okay, good luck. How can a visual aid support your messages?
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you this project whereby it has a very, very great return. So you can see here, it has, not see. So you can hear me say that this project has a return that is so big, 20% return year on year, because we have this much net income, we have this much, what else? I suddenly forgot what are the profitability measures that I usually do in my job. So, but when I tell you about all of those, numbers, for example, when I say about all of those percentage, all of those profitability, if I do not show you in some kind of simple presentation, can you even imagine it? For example, I say that it has this much investment return, it has this much investment cost and everything. You will never be able to imagine it, no matter how good you are as an investor. So what I would like to say is that how an visual aid support your message, it is actually very simple, because using visual aid, it is very easy for the one you are delivering your message to compare. And this is what you have said earlier, and this is what can be achieved in the future, something like that. So I think if you would like to make sure that your message can be delivered even better to your participants, please make sure that you can give a good visual aid to make sure that people can clearly get it, what you have said. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Anda. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, Toastmasters Galvin. Thank you for your explanation. So actually, Toastmaster Galvin speaks from his heart. Investment is his world. So regardless how well you know how well the project is, what really matters is about how to deliver, how to convince your investor in a very simple way. So that's why Toastmaster Galvin said a visual aid very support our messages. Thank you, Toastmaster Galvin. Now we move on to the next speaker we have on the list.
Can I try?
Okay, who is speaking?
Yusuf.
Toastmaster Yusuf, okay. Let me put you after this, Toastmaster Yusuf.
Okay, no problem.
I think I wanna make some random movement a little bit. I wanna put Toastmaster Rati, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Is Toastmaster Rati available?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes. If you don't mind, I want to put you. I give you a chance to take.
Okay.
To take part. Please pick any word that you prefer most.
Body language.
Okay. So the speak up, relax, and visual aids are taken. So you choose body language.
Okay. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Monica Rati. I'll try to speak about the body language in conveying a message in a presentation or another public speaking event. So when we are speaking, our body language is is the first thing that people used to see, because people unconsciously watching and copying also or mimicking our body language, and they interpret it in their own way. And it is very important for us to give or to sorry to have a correct body language when we are presenting our message. Okay, what else? Speaking of experience, I have one when I was in my first semester, and then I have to compete with other team when I'm presenting my ideas to the judges, and then some of the judges say that my body language is not open or it is closed, because I used to put my hands in my pocket and such. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Rati. So from what I have from Toastmaster Rati said is that she constantly put her hands in her pocket, which reflect the condition psychologically that people will interpret. So I think that's a very good lesson learned that we can take from your previous experience, as saying that body language means a lot in interpreting someone's perception. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rati. We move on to the next. If I'm not mistaken, I heard Toastmaster Yusuf.
Yes, right.
Hello?
Hello, yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Toastmaster Chandra Yusuf. Wait a minute. Okay. We have 12 words that you can choose which one that you prefer the most. Speaker, relax, visual aids, and body are taken.
Feedback.
Which one do you choose?
Feedback.
Oh, feedback. Good. Very good decision. Okay. So here it is. Toastmaster Yusuf.
Negative feedback can make us bitter or better. I will say negative feedback can make us better. We always want positive feedback. We always want people to praise us, which is wrong, totally wrong. If I did something wrong, why don't you give me the feedback that I was wrong so that I could become better in the future? Let me give you an example. In the Toastmaster, we had a lot of feedback. Sometimes the feedback make us feel very bad. But those are the good feedback. Negative here means telling me that I did something wrong or something not proper or not right. I have to take it. Take it that it is a good feedback, although my heart is hurting. But in the future, I can change because no one is perfect. Anyone can make mistake. If no one tell us what is the mistake, we will never improve. So ladies and gentlemen, even though the negative feedback or the feedback which make us hurt, it will eventually make us better. Because like in a Toastmaster, all speeches will need the feedback. By having the feedback, I can improve. For example, your eye contact is not good. So next time, I will change into a better eye contact. Thank you very much. So negative feedback can be better. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Yusuf. So basically, Toastmaster Chandra Yusuf said that don't be afraid about negative feedback because negative feedback is a room of improvement for yourself to make you better. Thank you, Toastmaster Yusuf. We move on to the next speaker, which Toastmaster, I hope I don't mention your name wrongly, Toastmaster Kwan Leong.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Toastmaster Kwan Leong. We have 12 words, which are some of them already taken. Maybe you can choose which words that you prefer.
I'll go with humor. Thank you.
Okay, very, very good decision. Humor. Humor is the sunshine of the mind, the saying from Edward G. Bulwer-Lytton.
Thank you very much, Yanda. Before I begin, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Kwan and I come from Melbourne, so it's 11:30 p.m. my time. And I really like this saying, humor is the sunshine of the mind, because Sylma perfectly illustrated this example with her great examples just now. She coaxed us into doing three main things, but more importantly, she used humor to convey her message. And one of the examples that I'd like to share with all of you is she mentioned Senyum Kambing, and she contrasted Senyum Kambing to the Duchenne smile. And for me, it's a great way to connect with the audience, because when Senyum Kambing is mentioned, most of us know what it's all about. And another way that humor can be used to connect with all of us is to use self-deprecating humor in order to humor and entertain the audience. And another way that Sylma did this was when somebody mentioned that she doesn't bite, she mentioned that she bites when she eats. This is also another way for Sylma to inject impromptu humor to get her audience laughing and feel good. So for me, humor is the sunshine of the mind, because when you have a bad day, humor is able to lift your spirits up and able to make you feel better, and you can move on. Because let's face it, we look at the news every day. So many cases, so many deaths. Dow. For me, it's my 6th lockdown, and I've been free for less than 2 weeks. And yesterday, we are all being plunged into a lockdown, and it is terrible. But when there's doom and gloom, there's also sunshine in the form of humor. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are feeling down, dark, and depressed, don't worry, because listen to your favorite comedy sketch, or even watch your favorite comedy videos on YouTube or Netflix. That will make you feel better, because, ladies and gentlemen, humor is definitely the sunshine of the mind. Thank you. Back to you, Yanda.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Kwan. Okay, thank you. So from what I can summarize is that actually humor can be your escape from the situation like doom and gloom. So during this pandemic, myself also do the same. I watch many stand-up comedy on the YouTube, much more than previously, because I consider humor as the sunshine. So I consider as an escape for me from this not so good situation. Thank you, your takeaways, Toastmaster Kwan. Next, move on to the next speaker. I'm aware that some of the number Toastmasters. I want to give a chance to our guests I want to call guest Agung, please. Are you still there?
Oh yeah. Am I audible?
Okay, you're audible. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have your own preferred words.
Okay. I would choose summary.
Summary. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Summary. Yeah. Summarize your day in 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Please go, Agung.
All right. Okay. Thank you for the chance, Yanda. Okay. I would like to summarize my day. Okay. Let me okay. Let me remember what I did today. Okay. First of all, today was the day in my family where when we have to clean our house. Of course, yeah, all of us stay at home, so we have a lot of time to clean our house, to clean up, especially my room, because I am the one who really cannot keep my room tidy. So this is the great time for today is the great time for me to make my room so clean and nice to have. Okay, and then after that, it's about and 6 from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So that after that I went to mosque to do the Friday prayer. So yeah, after that, unfortunately, after the cleaning time and also finish my Friday prayer, I went to go to bed because I feel tired. I feel to refresh myself because I know that I will attend these great meetings or Toastmasters meetings. So yeah, and now I'm here attending this meeting. So in order for me to have a great time to practice, to know better about public speaking, and finally I met Sylma, who just delivered a very good speech and also give me a lot of knowledge about public speaking. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Agung. So he already mentioned that his day was very scheduled because from the beginning he woke up on bed and he already mentioned that, or he already set the time when he's going to go for Friday prayer and to join this meeting, and in order to elevate and to improve skill about public speaking. It's very structured and scheduled life that soon to be Toastmaster Agung have mentioned to us. Thank you. Okay, unfortunately we don't have that much time, and soon to be Toastmaster Agung is our last and final speaker. So I would like to say thank you very much to those of you who have participated in this table topic session. And I'm looking forward to meet you all again on our next meeting. And sorry. Yeah, that's it from me. Back to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wonderful job, Toastmaster Yanda, as our table topic master. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for all table topic speaker. You have embodied the confidence within you in terms of public speaking. And now let's call upon the timer to present us about the eligibility, whether all table topic speakers are eligible to be voted.
Yes, Toastmaster Garda, all the table topic speakers are eligible to be voted. I also put the complete report on the chat.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tia. See, DTM Sylma also gave her thumb up. Okay. And now I would like to call our ballot counter to give us the link for everyone to cast their vote. And once the ballot cast link is out, please everyone cast your vote to select which amongst the table topic speaker is your favorite. And let's move on to the third session. That will be the evaluation sessions while we are waiting for the ballot counter. Oh, there it is. I give the control to the general evaluator to lead the evaluation session. GE, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda. Back with me again, your friendly neighborhood Shauki. I pretend to be Spider-Man. So, hi everyone, back with me again, Shauki. And right now is going to be the evaluation session. But first, believe it or not, Toastmaster Yanda is actually doing a project. And he has an evaluator. Now, let us call upon his evaluator, which is Toastmaster Andika. Toastmaster Andika, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Toastmaster Yanda, congratulations on completing your project. Actually, you are taking one of my most favorite roles, which is the table topic master. So what I'd like to say about your table topic session is you have the clarity in your speech, in what you say. It shows that you want to be understood by every person who wants to listen to you. And then you do three things that shows that you are interested when others are speaking to you. First is the nodding. Second, recapping. And third one is thanking. What do I mean by that? So when you listen to the speaker, you nod. Well, actually, the speaker was spotlighted, and there's a chance that they can't see you. But then the way you nod when they speak, it shows that you are listening to them actively. And the second one is you recap all of the speeches within 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. I think it is an ample time for you as the table topic master to recap, because recapping shows that you listen to the speaker, you emphasize on the main points, and you help the speaker to convey the message to everyone that might lose their words or their focus when the speakers talk. So I think recapping within 30 seconds and not really putting on your additional material, I think it's very good, because I saw some table topic master putting their own experience and they made another speech. So, and then the third one that shows that you show your interest in others is that you thank the speakers. Thank you. It's a simple gesture, but when you say thank you to the speakers, it feels that their speech is important. So the three things that I like from you that show that you listen actively is the nodding, recapping, and thanking. There also room for improvements in your speech or in your session. First, when soon-to-be Toastmaster Gozi said, "Should I just speak?" there was a little bit pause, a little bit long pause. But if you could respond, I would say swiftly, so it shows that you listen to him more. And then you could always greet the speakers at the beginning and say, "Hi, Toastmaster Andika. Hi, Toastmaster Garda." So they will feel that they're welcome, and you can coax them to speak freely. Yes, you can coax them to speak freely. I'm gonna make sure that is counted. And what I like you in your future session to do is the vocal variety. You could put more vocal variety on your session because it will energize the whole session. And again, it will coax people more to speak freely. Back to you, GE.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika, for that amazing evaluation. Hopefully, everyone here who is going to be the next table topic speaker can learn a lot from those evaluations. So, okay, I'm being spotlighted. I was really shocked. Okay, so that is it for the individual evaluators. I would like to call Toastmaster Tias to give the time report. Toastmaster Tias, if you would.
Yes, for Toastmaster Andika, the time is 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Wow. Amazing. Auto win, I like to say. Auto win. So that is it for the individual evaluators. Now let us move on to the full evaluation team. I would like to call upon the grammarian for tonight, which is Toastmaster Honey. Toastmaster Honey, are you ready? Of course you are.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Shauki. Honestly, I'm really nervous today. Okay, let's practice. Take a deep
Breathe.
Okay, let me share my screen. Am I screen is visible and audible?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Okay, tonight I put some of sentence and words, and honestly, I really concentrate about our speaker today, so I only take little notes. And let's start from the one of the insight from me. The improper use let's start the game, and it should be let's start. So we don't use start with s in this sentence. And then the second sentence, what if everything go to hell? It should be what if everything goes to the hell. Everything is singular, and go with the is if I'm not mistake, simple present, and to put the conjunction the hell. And when the evaluator mentions my name, I heard is used in the past tense. So when the evaluator mention it with ed or call it with ed, my name, it should be with ed. Remember that the past tense. And I put some quotes from DTM Sylma. Change your mindset. It's not about you, it's about your message. And if you not love yourself, you never be confident. So I think this is related from especially for me and all of you guys.
Hello. Oh, there you go.
Okay, that's all from me. I hope we can listen today. Thank you.
Thank
Back
you
to
so
GE.
much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Honey. And again, I really always appreciate, a lot of grammarian and WOD counter for our club for putting a lot of effort and even putting some slides. So kudos to that. And hopefully we can learn a lot from that grammarian session. Now, moving on to the second teammate of mine, we have our and WOD counter, which is again Toastmaster Wira. Toastmaster Wira, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
So first of all, let me share my screen first. Okay, just to make it quick, I make it simple. So green, it means that you say less than one or only one or long pauses, that kind of stuff. Yellow, 2 until 5 hours, long pauses and all that stuff. And red, more than 5. Okay. So the first one is green. So in the green group, we have soon to be Toastmaster Gozi, TM Galvin, DTM Yusuf, DTM Kwan, and Toastmaster Tias. Yellow, we have Toastmaster Yanda, myself, Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Agung, and Toastmaster Rati. And for red, we have Toastmaster Hani. So for the WOD, excuse me. Actually, Toastmaster Xiaoqi said 10, but I only make that as a joke. And also for WOD, TM Kwan and TM Andika said 3 times and VTM Kwan said once. So that's all from me. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wira. I really like how you summarized the whole thing to make it not too long. So that is really good. And yeah, congratulations to all of the people who say less and also said the word of the day. Even though you put my name as a joke, but it's okay. But yeah, now it is time for me to evaluate the entire meeting. Let me switch to my evaluator voice real quick. Hi everyone, my name is Shoki Kiswara and I'm going to become your evaluator. So basically in terms of evaluation, I would like to say on the first part is of course before the meeting. Before the meeting, I see all of the role takers already come to the room and greeted all of the guests, which is very good, very good. Because we're trying to give a very welcoming ambience to the people who are entering the room, which is very, very fantastic. Of course, in the opening, the SAA give the rules in terms of the room rules or ground rules, which is very good. Thank you so much for the SAA, whoever you are. For our president, thank you so much, Mr. President, for explaining SCBD Toastmaster, which is very great. As always, you give a really throughout explanation about SCBD Toastmaster, which is amazing. Glow and grow. That's our club motto, by the way. For the table topic session, I would like to say thank you so much for Toastmaster Yanda for preparing such an amazing slide and also bring such an amazing topics to talk about. Well done. And I really like the composition of speakers because you really prioritize a lot on the visiting Toastmaster and guests, which is very good. That is not a lot of things that I have to say about the table topic session because I think the table topic session went smoothly. Now for the evaluation team, thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika, for giving a really good, proper evaluation on how to become a table topic master. Very good. Our grammarian, Toastmaster Hani, thank you so much for providing the slide. However, I can hear that you are a little bit nervous. I can hear it from your voice a little bit. There's a lot of and ums, even though it's supposed to be Mugira's job, but I'm just, evaluate the entirety of it. So yeah, I really like the quotes that you choose because again, I need to put my posture a little bit and I need to breathe a little bit because I'm a little bit panicking right now. But again, that was a very, very good evaluation from Toastmaster Hani. Toastmaster Wira, thank you so much for summarizing the NWOD session because I know sometimes people put a lot of, let's say first speaker have 7 second speaker got 7 I think in terms of this, it's a little bit too long. I really like the way that you summarize the entire thing and really you put, so that we can understand, okay, green is, I said only 1 or more than 1 maybe even less than 1 or even didn't say any at all. So I think that is really good for you to summarize the entire thing without explaining it for for a very long time. That is very good. You give a really, really clear explanation on the green, yellow, and red in terms of your part, which is very good. And yeah, we are actually, hopefully we end on time because I think we actually end on time. In fact, we are ending a little bit faster, which is very good, very good. overall, I enjoy the meeting. So I enjoy the meeting from start to end right now. And hopefully you guys are feeling the same feeling as I did. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I would like to say congratulations to all the speakers. Congratulations to all of us for attending this meeting and hear a wonderful, wonderful speech from our visiting Toastmaster, which is DTM Sylma. Thank you so much for providing the materials in terms of confidence, because right now I feel super confidence. Okay, there you go. Super confidence. Okay, that is all for me. Thank you so much for your attention. And I would like to give this control back to, wait, changing my normal voice. Right? I would like to say thank you so much. And I would like to give this control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, which is Toastmaster Garna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, GE, for your evaluation and your rangers. And now let's move to the almost last, second to last session. That will be the announcement of who is the most favorite speaker of today. That will be the most favorite table topic speaker. And to present with the result, I hereby call upon ballot counter Toastmaster Alvin to present us the result.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, can you see my slide?
Yes.
I'm sorry, is it one page or two page?
2 pages. I can see the next page.
Sorry.
Slideshow view.
Okay. Okay, can you see now? Is it for slideshow?
You haven't clicked it yet.
You haven't clicked the slideshow yet.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry for trouble.
There.
I think you already have it. Okay, this is it. The Hall of Fame announcement for SCBD Toastmaster Club. This is probably the reason why you attend this meeting. You're waiting for it, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, here it is, the moment of truth. From the table, topic speakers, we will open the curtain.
Drum roll, please.
Awesome.
Toastmasters International Certificate of Appreciation.
Cool.
Proudly present to most favorite table topic speaker on August 6, 2021. SCBD Toastmasters, who is it? Wan Leong.
Hey, congratulations.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wan Leong, you know what? You're the real MVP.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you. I wish you good luck and more confident every day and better every day. Okay, that's my job for become the ballot counter. If you have any question about SCBD Toastmaster Club, feel free to contact us. Here is our VP of membership. This is Toastmaster Melanie. You have the number, Instagram, and YouTube of SCBD Toastmaster. If you have any question, feel free to ask, or if you want to join us, what you waiting for? Let's join today. Yeah, let's join. Come on. Come on, man. Okay, that's all from today. Back to you, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin, for the result. And that is all for our meeting today. And before I officially end this meeting, I would like to hear some of the voices from our guests and visiting Toastmasters. And for visiting Toastmasters, you may market your club through the chat box so that we can get acknowledgement with regard to your club meetings. But now I would like to call our guest. Perhaps we have guest Andre here. Hi, guest Andre. Guest Andre Pradana.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
So thank you so much for coming. Is this your first time in any Toastmasters meeting, Andre?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Awesome. So how did you find our meeting today?
I'm contact Toastmaster Melanie. And
Awesome.
Via WhatsApp.
Fantastic. So everyone, this is a living proof that Toastmaster Melanie here is not just showing her number and face everywhere. So she's actually connecting you guys with our club. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Melanie. So Andre, how do you find and how do you feel about our meeting today from the edu speech and everything else? What do you have in mind?
Awesome. I think it's really cool. And I think I want to join this SCBD Toastmaster after this meeting.
Wonderful.
I will dance.
Code
Okay,
one,
so
code one, code one.
It's actually not just a code blue, it is a code black. So come on, Melanie, now is your time to shine. Okay, thank you so much, Andre, for coming. And I hope that we will be able to see you again next week. Oh no, next 2 weeks, my apology, because next week we have our internal activity for our members. Thank you so much, Andre. I look forward to seeing you again and stay safe, stay healthy. And next, can I have visiting Toastmasters? We have Toastmaster Luis from Kidurong Toastmasters Club.
All right, sure. Thank you very much, President Gada. I really love this club. This club is like, all the people are crazy. So if you are normal, then you are the crazy one. So you need to be crazy to be the normal one. And I really like the happy morning. I also didn't get it at the beginning until Sylma talked about it. I was like, why is everyone talking about morning? I'm evening, right? I'm in Indonesia. So that's very good. I will take back to my club. Hopefully my club member doesn't think I'm crazy. And I really enjoy DTM Sylma's workshop. She really did a very good job. So how she did it is, she used a very humorous way to do it. But if you see clearly, there's so much content behind it and so much thought in her workshop. So that was very good. I will take a lot of notes today. And thank you very much for having me. Back to you, President Gada.
Thank you so much, President Luis from Kidurong Toastmasters. Maybe you want to check outside. Maybe you're not in Malaysia right now. Maybe you're somewhere in the Pacific Islands where it's actually morning. So it's a bit sunlight over there. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for coming, Toastmaster Luis. Hope to see you again in our meetings soon. And you may also market your club meeting into the chat box so we can get to know when is your club meetings. Perhaps we can make a visit in your club someday. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Luis. Okay, I think that is all due to time constraint. I would love to hear more from our guests and visiting Toastmasters, but it is time to officially end the meeting. But don't worry, after this meeting has ended, into SCBD Toastmasters, we always have this after meeting session. So everyone, be it visiting Toastmasters or guests, you are freely welcome to stay in the room until late because tomorrow is weekend. So maybe you can, maybe you want to stay up until the morning so you can actually feeling the spirit of happy morning until the next day. Okay, so with the sound of this hammer reflex, I would officially adjourn this meeting. That's the sound, so happy morning and have a good weekend, everyone.
Happy
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Happy morning.